Hello and welcome. So this is just going to be a quick discussion of the elves and some parallels there are to things in the real world. One big thing I feel is that the elves in this setting have a Jewish feel to them. It's very medieval, Jewish in some ways, but not in all ways. From they're like definitely a distinct people from the majority human population. Like, for instance, they have their own separate history, culture, religion, though the elves, the city elves at least, have to some degree assimilated into human society to various degrees. They also have sort of a dream of having their own realm again someday, having had one in the past, actually, two separate occasions having had their own realm. And they, at least the city elves, live as second-class citizens in majority population cities. And like the medieval Jews, yes, had the Jewish quarter, the ghetto, and the elves have the alienage. And I feel like there are also some hints of blood libel, at least in the case. I think there are some rumors that at least the Dalish will steal human children, though I don't feel that's anywhere near to the degree that there was during the Middle Ages. That being said, there are a large number of differences. For like the relationship between the religions, it's like the religion of the elves, the religion of the minority humans. They don't have the same relationship that Judaism and like Christianity or Islam have. So it's not like Andrastianism isn't the Elvish Pantheon 2.0, and the medieval classification of Jews as second-class citizens was a lot more legalistic. I don't get the impression that there are laws in human societies that elves can't do certain things, as there were during the Middle Ages against the Jews. Like, for instance, there's a mention in the lore that city elves could actually get enough money to move out of their quarter of the city, and that they were lucky if after having moved out, they managed to get back in with the clothes on their backs. And the other thing is that medieval hatred of Jews, and I don't put this as anti-Semitism, and for the reason for one thing, anti-Semitism is kind of inaccurate because not all Semites are Jews, but in any case, medieval hatred of Jews was a lot more about their religion rather than their lineage. It was a thing of if a Jewish person converted to the mainstream religion, they were okay. They could then cease being a second-class citizen. But in this case, it's said that the city elves have largely assimilated. They've largely given up their old gods. They've given, I think in the actual setting, the language has been dead probably since sometime during the Tevinter Imperium. But they still kind of have their history and some cultural traditions, but they've largely assimilated but they're still not allowed into the greater society. So in that way, it's a bit more like modern racism than it is medieval anti-Jewish sentiment. And yeah, that's it. And thank you for watching, doing your relevant things with YouTube's buttons, and have a nice day.